So a recent experience that I had with a new client was he is purchasing a new Ford GT. It was one of the Heritage Editions. So the client, he just wasn't entirely sure about the value, how much it should be insured for, how often he's driving it for mileage tiers. So we went ahead, walked him through the entire process from actually setting up the insurance to dealer pickup. It was a great experience because it felt good to help someone properly insure the car, especially with something as rare as that, and build that relationship.
I had one experience when I first started where a gentleman needed insurance really quick. He bought his car that he had once owned when he was in high school, was going to a car show, helped him with the process, walked him through getting the photos, getting everything together and done. He was very appreciative of it, made me feel good. In fact, he actually sent me a letter after the fact telling me that he was very appreciative of my help, and that always makes you feel good when you get something like that.
So I've had a bunch of really good experiences over the years, a lot of things that made me feel good. Sons and daughters possibly calling and they've inherited a vehicle from a family member, whether it be a dad or a mom or a grandpa, and they don't really understand what they've inherited. They know that it's important, they know it's part of the family, but they don't really get what kind of coverage they need on it, what it's worth. And I feel like that's been really cool the last couple of years to be able to help that next generation really understand what they own and how they need to insure it.
An experience I felt good with, that I felt very good with, was actually a wife whose husband had passed away, and she had this vehicle that was an older 67 Buick, and she didn't know much about it, and she knew she needed it insured. Her daily auto insurance wasn't going to because it was an older car, and she knew that she needed some help, and she didn't know the value, she didn't know anything, and she came to us. I got the call, and she asked me what the value was, and she gave me the information, she gave me pictures, things like that. And I went back and forth with our carrier, and I went with Drew and everybody else, and we got a good value for it, got a good price, awesome price for her. She was very ecstatic about it. She was very happy because she wanted to keep the car, but she didn't know what kind of insurance to get. So just basically helping her out and like laying out everything that she needed, and to let her know that she had the insurance that she needed, which was classic auto. It just felt very good being able to help her out and give her what she needed. And it was exactly what she wanted.
There's probably a ton of experiences we've had with clients where you get off the phone and you're done binding that account and you really feel good about it. But I think sometimes there's a kind of a misconceived notion that your homeowner's insurance is going to cover your car, or the standard auto carrier you're with is going to protect you if you had a total loss on that collector car. So I think at the end of the day, every day there's unique experiences with our clients in really showing them the value of this policy, the agreed value, the experience of our team, the experience of the claims team. So I think we could walk away from numerous examples with kind of that same success story.